All
Okay.
those that sweet mouth.
I
And
had
then,
this doctor. I had this doctor that would come by my shop. His name is Dr. He just sent me an email, Dr. Horsley. And my cousin was like, Dr. Horsley, I have a sweet tooth. He said, No, Shelley, I think you have a sweet mouth. so so on that premise, we're getting started with our cookies today, and it's a soft batch oatmeal cookies that I'm sure you will love. So stop, get your ingredients, and join me as we rip up the softest oatmeal cookies you'll absolutely love. I hope that I can get it done, but I'm gonna try. So Donnell, get your ingredients. Let's get going. Let me show you our ingredients today. As we get, you should smell my home, okay? Because before we came live, I started baking because I wanted you to see the finished product and to know, even though they're cookies, aka cookies, because they are healthy, I believe that we can have it as a bar, like a granola bar almost in the morning with your breakfast. I believe that you can, because it's healthy. There's no sugar in here. There's nothing here that I wouldn't, yeah. So why not? Hello, right? So I say, let's do it. Let me show you our ingredients. And let me check my oven because my place smells amazing. Let me go smell a vision. Let's see if I can get it. So our ingredients today, ooh, they're looking good. Mm, mm. Tastes good too. All right. So our ingredients today, we're using date paste, which I have a blender full. I'll show you in a minute. We have our date paste. We have our maple syrup. We have our oatmeal. This is gluten-free. We have our gluten-free flour. You can use whatever flour you have at home. Okay? Don't get stressed. Hallelujah. We have vanilla, salt, cinnamon. This is our flax seed. That's going to be our binding agent. There's no eggs in here. That's our baking powder, and you don't have to use it. You don't have to use it. Okay? And this is a plant-based butter that I bought at the food store because my sister said, this is what I use. So shout out to Keffy. Keffy got me buying this one. It's Country Crock. Oh gosh, I'm upside down. Country Crock. What I thought I picked up the one that was avocado, but this one's olive oil. Sorry. I thought I picked up the one that was whatever. Now you could use oil. I would prefer to use coconut oil, but I took it out early this morning, about 4 o'clock, and I was like, you know what? Let me just use that. And I think that's it. And our nuts. And you can add raisins, obviously. Yes. I'm having some water. We just came out of
And
exercise
nuts.
class.
And nuts.
Huh?
Like walnuts or something.
Yeah, I have walnuts. Yeah, nuts. Our walnuts, or you could do pecans. So
Oh, I
to
love
me, I could
pecans.
take I love pecans, but the pecans are more costly here, so I don't buy them as much. But you can take a dish like this, for instance, right? And you can spray it, or you can simply, because I have some batter from the last one. And I'm thinking, why can't we just make bars? A healthier bar for our children to carry to school, right? Oat bars, they're tasty, they're delicious. Why not? Instead of, you don't have to make it up as cookies. You know what I'm saying? You could do the same batter, make bars. All right. So we'll do that with the rest of our batter as we get started today. Let me pull my camera back just a little. Well, I'm going to use the overhead. I forgot. All right. So our recipe is simple. Let's go back to our YouTube channel and say hello to those that are there. Thank you for being with us today. Remember to share it because sharing is caring. Hello. All right. All right. So our recipe, like I said, begins very simple. The ingredients will be placed in our chat as soon as we come out of our live. So what I'm going to do first, these are non-traditional recipes, right? I'm going to pull these over and I'm going to put my bowl in place so you can see what I'm doing. Because I'm a seeing is believing kind of girl. I don't know if anybody else is like me. That's who I am. I'm seeing is believing. That's who I am. All right. Good stuff. Let's change our camera now so you can see, so you can believe. All right, so there goes our bowl. So in my bowl, I'm going to add my plant-based butter or my coconut oil or avocado oil. You can use olive oil. It's not really a good thing for heat, but you can use that. Remember, the healthier oils would be avocado, coconut, um, what's it called? Grapeseed oil. Yeah, you want to use the healthier oils. The other oils are going to clog your arteries. It's going to contribute to, not going to, but it will could contribute to clogging of the arteries and yeah, all those other issues. I'm going to put in my vanilla. All right. Stir a little. Okay. And then I'm going to put in my date paste. Remind me to show you guys my blender full of date paste. How do you make my date paste? I have a short video. You can go and get that. I will add it to this video later. In other words, what will I do? I'll attach it in the body of our description so you can find how to make date paste. But it's just simply dates, and dates are so much healthier for us than sugar, because fact is, when you think of the fact that dates have fiber, okay, my cookies are burning. I don't want them to burn until you take them out of the oven. Hold on for me 1 second as I try to replace these. Put these someplace so they can cool. All right, there we go. Yeah, so you want to be sure that you're using, if you're looking for a healthier version of your recipe, say you're making cakes and cookies and breads and stuff like that, just take your dates, soak your dates, and blend them. All right, so you can find that recipe on our site. I am using a little, maple syrup. You can use maple, you can use agave. Any of those will work, okay? Any of those will work. All right. And you want to stir that together. Any questions? Any questions? Just beat that up together. The beauty of this is you don't need a mixer. Your hands will do just fine. All right. Yeah, so you think of using, and I became the person that my friend Miss Susan says, Marlene's been dating a while. I believe that dates are the way to go. All right. That's my belief because it's healthier for us. Okay, great. So then I'm going to add my pinch of salt because you got to have salt or it's the flavors won't come out. Then I'm going to add my binding agent. Now, when I use flax, you don't ever use flax whole. You always want to use your flax ground. Now, or you can take the flax. If you don't want the actual flax in your recipe, you can take a tablespoon of flax, 3 tablespoons of water, let it soak, and it's going to gel up just like egg. That's the fantastic, amazing fact of flax. It becomes gelatinous just like an egg white. So just stir that in, and that's our binding agent. All right. Then I'm going to add my cinnamon. Okay. Stir. And then I'm going to add my oats. And I'm using, there we go, take it up a little so you can see better. There you go. So I'm using gluten-free oats. I try to do more gluten-free. I'm not 100%, but I do try. I am trying. I'm trying. I'm really trying. All right. I be trying. And then I'm going to use my little bit of baking powder. It's so little that I'm telling you, you don't, like I said, you don't really have to use it. It just helps to make it a little lighter. And then we're using Bob Red Mill's gluten-free flour. Let me show you. So for those of us who may be going out and looking for it later on, it's 1-to-1. Bob Red Mill's 1-to-1. All right. And then there's buckwheat. I have some buckwheat in my cupboard. I love buckwheat flour. There are other, sorry, go ahead.
I got buckwheat flour too, so I'm gonna be using my buckwheat flour.
Please make some of these for Jazzy. Please make some of these for Jazzy.
Yes, I'm gonna try that today. You know, I don't like bacon, but because this look like everything is in the bowl and you're using just a spatula, I can handle that.
Yeah.
I can handle it.
Guys, that's Darnell. Darnell, where are you listening from? Where are you from?
I am listening from the sweet and beautiful island of Abaco.
Who says it's sweet and beautiful? Who says? Look at this girl. I'm just teasing, guys.
The fire, guys, and the fire is all put out, and everything is just brown. It's still nice, shining. The birds are there singing. Everything elsewhere is nice and green and lush.
Okay, all right.
It's loaded. Every tree is loaded. Every coconut tree is in full bloom, guys. So it's sweet. It's nice.
All right. What kind of flowers do coconut trees have? Are they fragrant?
No, coconut trees have flowers.
No, coconut trees grow coconuts.
Right, I know, but most fruits they are flower first, and then they develop a
Oh, no, 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 no.
not coconut. Okay,
Not that I know of. Anybody in the Bahamas can tell me if that's so. I don't
because
think
all
so.
I've ever seen was coconuts hanging from the tree. I've never seen, before they become, when they first start out.
No, never. I've never. Anybody has seen that? Antibody. Going once, going twice. So now?
Do mangoes make flowers?
No.
Mangoes have blossoms, the little small blossoms.
Blossoms. Okay. All right. Marlene, if
Yes,
I
sweet girl.
wanted the cookies to not be soft, I wanted to be a little bit more firm, a little bit more like towards the crispy side, but not quite crispy. Do I just bake it longer?
You can add some apples. You want to be crispy, yes. You can bake them a little longer, and you can also add just a little more. Bake them. You want them crisp, bake them longer. These bakes a little too long. Look, I
Mm,
forgot. I could smell them in the oven, but then
mm.
hmm yeah, just bake them a little longer, and then
Okay.
you could probably add like you can probably add like more. I'm trying to get this in a place that you can see what I'm doing. There you go. Yeah, you could probably add like what's it called? A bit more of the flaxseed. That will help. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to make it less chewy, less. Is this? Look at that. It's nice. It's nice. Woo! I can't wait to try it. Hold on. Let me just get these in the pan. So I like my cookies to be neat. So I use my ring. You all know I always say not my wedding ring. That would be way too small. And I just kind of press that in there. And because I like them to be neat and ordered, I think it looks better. And we eat with our eyes. Although it's nice if they run all over the counter too, right? All over the pan. So this one has raisins, the other one doesn't. All right. Nice.
Okay.
This is nice. This is great for children to get into the kitchen too, you know?
Yeah, good for me too, because I'm always looking for something sweet, and I don't want
And
to buy
healthy,
those
eh?
cookies. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a sweet tooth too.
Sweet and salty. So it's like it'll be a cookie first,
Oh.
then some potato chips next. So, and I know that's not
Okay.
good.
But actually, I want to do some kale chips. And
Oh,
my,
I
my
would love
friend brought
yeah.
me, yeah, my friend brought me a whole bag of kale. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to make some kale chips because I love chips. So
Yeah. I
I'm
need
going to see if
something
we can do
healthy.
that. Yeah, I'm going to borrow because I borrow and then I take it back. I'm going to borrow my sister-in-law's dehydrator. But I think we should be able to do it in the oven. I want us to be able to do it in the oven. That way everybody can do it. Yeah. And we make some kale chips, guys. Woo. Yeah. So grab your kale. We're gonna do that soon because I don't want my kale to spoil on me.
The other day, when you're buying in different products, there's a app called Yuka, Yuca, and I bought Dia, the Dia products.
Yes.
I
Yes.
brought I brought they had it on the clearance shelf, and I brought when I found out it was so cheap, I brought three. But when I took them home and I forgot to do the app, there is an ingredients in there that will change your DNA. It is
Oh.
extremely highly toxic or dangerous. And they tell you the fat content, the salt content, the protein. It's a very good app for when you're shopping and you're not sure about
Mm-hmm.
food types.
Certain things. Right.
Yeah, and
Right.
so I got that in the bag and it's going back. I want my money back.
Oh, oh Lord. Have mercy.
Yeah.
Have mercy. It's better to make our own cheese. If we can make it ourselves, it's always better.
Yeah, it's a cheesy sauce. And I said, wow, I could put this on a pizza. I could really use
Oh,
this.
so it came in a sauce form?
Yeah, it was a sauce form. It's called the
Oh.
saucy cheese. Cheesy,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
sauce.
oh,
Hmm.
okay. I'm
Yeah,
gonna take the rest of this now. I'm gonna press it into my dish.
because I use
Wow.
other dye products. So,
Right, right, right.
but this
Okay.
one,
But this one is different from the other products.
yeah, it's a
I
cheesy
got you.
sauce. So
I
you can
got you. I
use it as a
got you.
dipping sauce or something. Like when you're
I
doing a
got you.
fondue, right?
Right,
But
right.
it had one ingredient in it that they had a red warning, and they told you why.
Was the warning on the package?
No, when I
Oh,
use
okay, all
the
right.
app, the app tells you if this is
Right,
good,
right,
if it's
right,
too
right.
fatty,
You
if
got
it's
to tell us what that app is for
Yucca,
those who are listening on YouTube.
YUCA.
YUCA,
Yeah,
Yucca.
it's got a little carrot, and you'll see it.
Almost like yucca. Guys, y'all know yucca, yucca, the
Plant, yeah,
cassava.
yeah,
Yeah, yucca. All
yeah.
right.
It's very helpful. No, YUKA. It's got a
YUKA.
yeah. Download it. It's free and it's worth it. Checking your stuff.
I thought I'd make a bar out of the rest of it. I thought that was going to be, look at that. Make a little bar. You can't see. Oh, yeah, yeah, sorry. There you go. So you can see I have a little bit left in here. I really shouldn't put all that in there. It's just laziness. Mm. Okay, the batter tastes good. I shouldn't be eating it raw, I know. Mm-hmm. Tastes good. All right. All right. Give me a second, guys. I'm coming with our finished product. All right. So, my YouTube family, where are you joining us from today? A pleasant good morning. Washing my hands. They're nice and sticky from putting it into that batter. All right. All right. I'm going to pop that into the oven. And that way you can I'm going to pop it into the oven. All right. So we won't finish in time of it together. But if you'd like to see the finished product, what you can do is you can go to our YouTube, our Facebook page, and I hope that I'll post it there. Okay, hold on for me. Hold on. There we go. View it our foul. There goes our cookies. So Miss Linda wants them more firm. They're nice though. Oh. It tastes good. They're guilt-free. They are guilt-free cookies. All right. They taste good. Miss Linda, you're gonna like them. Danielle, you're gonna like them. They're not so soft and chewy because I had them in the oven a little too long.
Right.
Yeah. So
I'm
just leave
sure.
them.
I haven't disliked anything that you have made yet.
Praise the Lord. It tastes good. Mm-hmm. So my date paste. So I soaked my dates while we were in exercise class, and that's what I do. You cannot tell there's no sugar in it.
Mm.
It's great. You can't. It tastes very good. The flavor is on point. No joke. So try them, try them, try them. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Amen? I promise you, you will not be disappointed. All right, 1 second for me as we try
Amen.
to. Mm-hmm. You won't be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I was trying to go to a video, but anyway, we can't. Any questions on our YouTube end? Any questions at all? Or no questions?
No, I have to write them down so I can
We
ask
can
them.
remember.
Yeah.
Yes, we can remember. So we can remember. Hold on 1 second. We do have a challenge coming up. Let me take you to my Facebook page 1 minute before we close out. Gotta
Quick question.
share
While you're doing that, while you're away for a month in Panama, are you going to still be presenting or are you going to do reruns?
every day
Really? You're going to
live.
be cooking in Panama? Is that the place that's building the because I met this lady named Evelyn and she was thinking about going or she had gone before to this place.
Mm,
I
I
don't know
don't
her
know.
last name.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so you're gonna be cooking every day. Okay.
I'll be doing. I'm just gonna be in a different location. That's it. That's the only thing that
Okay.
differs. Hmm.
All right.
And
Well,
then in my afternoons, when I'm done with all of my work, then I'll go up and help with other stuff.
right.
Hmm.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, man.
Well, you got a whole
Yes.
new kitchen to get used to then.
Not too hard. It's the same kitchen I went to when I was there.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. With food in my mouth. We have a 30-day vegan weight loss challenge for persons who want to lose weight, for diabetics who are trying to get their numbers under control, for persons who just want to go plant-based. That's the challenge. It's a virtual class. You have pre-recorded and live sessions like we have here today, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the sessions are only $40 per month, or you can sign up for $100 for 3 months. So let me know if you're in. Put it in the chat. Come on over and be a part of our community. This is what we do every day. Yeah, so I would like to have you in the challenge also. So if you're interested, WhatsApp me or email me. You can find my information in the body of go to our Facebook page, Marlene McKinney, or Something Better, Vegetarian Deli, and you'll find my information. I look forward to hearing from you. All right. These cookies today were great. Let me put them underneath the other device so you can really see.
They going to church?
Look at those. Look at those. If these cookies are going to church,
Yeah.
no, 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 they're gonna go right here. No, no, to church. No, 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 no.
Oh,
No,
for this.
I don't take stuff to church. Oh, my camera froze. No, 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 no church. Because we don't have fellowship meals like that at church. We don't.
Oh,
Yeah. My fellowship meals are done here. So it'll be Thelma, my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law. The children are all traveling, so everybody else is
oh,
in-house. Hmm.
okay. Well, you enjoy that. I'm sure your sweet tooth will thank you.
Yes, it's singing now. Woo!
Mhm.
So you're looking for a replacement for sweets. This would be the way to go. Get rid of the refined sugars, the processed sugars, and then you have your fiber. It's high fiber. Because one of these could be as much as probably 10 grams of fiber, I'm sure, if I were to really do it. Because I only got probably about 7 grams of fiber. So you have the oats, you have the nuts, you have the date, you have I used my flour has fiber. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. So I need to work it out for you guys to see how much fiber's in there and how much protein's in there. We can make it a high protein bar too by adding like pumpkin seeds and sunflower seeds. That would be great in there, you
Yeah.
know? Yeah. 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 Okay. So
I,
yeah, I say yes, give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. All right. I'm
I
gonna
think
jump on out of here. Go ahead.
I think I'm going to try it so I can have something like that in the house when I want to just, you know, add to my meal, a little treat at the end.
Yes, you should. You should try it. This is a great treat at the end of a meal. It tastes good. I won't tell you if it didn't taste good. I'll be like, it's okay, but it tastes good. It tastes really good. I have another recipe on my website with oatmeal cookies, but that one calls for sugar, and I think that they're equally good to me.
Hmm.
Equally good to me. All right.
Okay.
So you can find the recipe in the Fit for Life group. I have it there already. For the others of you, you can go to our description or the first comment in the video and you'll find the recipe there. All right.
Okay.
I,
Okay.
I hope that we answered all of your questions today on how to make nice soft batch oatmeal cookies. Can oatmeal cookies be healthy? Yes.
Yes.
Can they taste good? Yes. So I want you to try them, try them, try them. Make them make them for your children, your grandchildren, your church members, your neighbors. Make them. Don't eat all. Then it ain't so healthy. Give some away. God bless. Until next time, this is your friend Marlene McKinney, Bahamian Vegan. And I hope to see you next week, Friday on